Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Champions Sunday. We are the Talkin Kop. I'm Matt. I'm joined by Kev. Ashley will be joining us in a moment. Hopefully, a few other people might join the show as we go along. Kev, we're at 84 minutes played on the clock at Anfield. The score is Liverpool 5, Tottenham Hotspur 1. And how does the 20th league title sound to you, Kev?
It's fantastic. More than deserved for the football that we played this season. Some of the football that we played in this game, mind you, unreal. Some of the one-touch stuff, absolutely fantastic. Atmosphere is off the fucking hook. It is unreal. And we've got first-hand knowledge of the atmosphere in the ground because Chris Brack is in the ground and he's going to be taking some content, recording some videos, and keep an eye on the socials for that. But yeah, absolutely ecstatic. Over the moon. Over the moon.
Buongiorno, campione. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Everything is
good
lovely.
Day.
Everything is good. Everything is good.
Oh!
You guys are probably 30 seconds ahead of me, so if there's something happening.
Well, Salah gets the ball out and he tries one of his trademark outside of the foot, left foot crosses, and Doggy just gets a deflection on it and cuts it out. But we're just building again now and
thank you.
Keeping the ball, keeping possession. Spurs are looking really just to stay in their shape. This is bad enough for them. You know, this is going to do their confidence no good whatsoever.
I don't care.
No,
no, you have to wait till the full-time whistle. You have
ball
to.
over the top.
You have to. I've got mine ready.
Robertson. Corner for Liverpool.
Well, I really kind of...
I'm going to take the little top part off.
Yeah, preparation is the key. Preparation is the key.
Operation Champagne is underway.
Mm-hmm.
Sloan.
Okay. I'm not opening it yet. I'm just doing the little thingy move. I don't even know I don't know what that's called.
The little metal cage over the top of it?
Okay. It's ready. I'm ready.
Short corner taken. Jones blocks. Vicario comes. Kanate gets the challenge on. Keeper's always going to win that. How
crowd looks incredible.
Scoring?
How nervous? Like, what's a percentage below zero, Kev? It was never not happening for us today. Like, ever.
I think they're the perfect opponents. They're the perfect side to play against when you have to get a win.
The team that we have the record for most goals scored against in a single season. Yeah, that take that comment off there. We're on the fake news camp.
Yeah.
People are going to get the wrong idea.
Oh, well, I hope everybody that's joining us early. We almost never do this sort of stuff. So we got a half a dozen, 24 people in here now. But
they will start streaming in eventually, and we will be here for a while.
Well, if anyone has got their phone next to them, just put a message in the Telegram that we've gone live, because
I can do that. Hold on.
You know the amount of times we say to you, put your notifications on. It's for moments like this.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping you didn't need a notification for today. Oh,
we got Hotline, Real Talk, Owen, Pete Dubia, Craig, Pete, everyone. Lovely.
Yeah, Hotline. The Australians, it's 3 a.m. I believe Shawnee Lawson's on about the same time zone.
Oh, yeah, he's in Japan.
Shawnee Lawson is in a Reds, a Liverpool supporters club in us. I think he's in Osaka.
Yeah, and it's an Irish pub too, which is run by an Irish expat. So,
well, I've seen some of the photos coming out there. Yeah, I've seen some of the photos coming out there, and it was messy before kickoff. So, you can imagine what it's going to be like now. Good afternoon, Davey. Hope you're well, pal. Thank you very much.
Good man, Davey.
I feel like I need to probably have the volume on for like the final whistle.
You're gonna get us copyright struck.
I might mute myself so that I can listen to it. And it's
dude. Yeah, that's cool. Kyle, up at 5:30 a.m. Welcome, pal. Hope you're enjoying this. Soak this all up. I'll tell you what, I put it in the Telegram group earlier. This is a massive day. If you've got kids around the house, this is huge. If you've got
this
kids,
is huge for anyone, no matter what age you are.
Yeah, but this is their first. You never forget your first, Ashley. You know that.
I am so glad I told my parents not to watch this stream tonight.
Darwin just slightly over shot.
Shoot, Arne!
I am like a whole minute behind you.
Well, nothing happened. Don't worry about it.
It was so
Well,
close.
Darwin has the ball, so
so
therefore
unlucky.
nothing happens.
He
Yeah.
was so unlucky.
Okay.
Spurs were leaving one at the back. Darwin is through.
I would have really liked Elliot to score.
Oh, he was so unlucky.
It's such a bad pass from Darwin.
No, that's unlucky.
I'm
It's
surprised
fractionally off. He's only on the pitch a minute. It's fractionally off.
Okay, hold on. I'll be right back.
I'm going to be getting some black.
Getting told what to do. Oh, that a boy, Kev.
Yeah, that first one just went down through. Yeah, Madge, unfortunately, it does, love. It's an almost story with Darwin, you know what I mean? But
unfortunately.
I did everything right on the counter.
I have 4 extra minutes. 4 extra minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
4 extra minutes.
All right, so we're all fairly close.
Ocean spot on. This is special. This is special. You're still in April. We've 5 games to go, and we're going to be champions of England.
And there's going to be a parade, and we're going to be there, and I'm so excited.
The one bummer is that now the song's not right.
Yeah,
because we are men of Shankly's best, but we're going to win the league in April, and it doesn't quite rhyme.
New song.
Yeah, Davey, that's a great shout. After the health issues that Alan Hansen has had this season, fantastic to see him in the ground. And
okay, let's go through who's going to be the. This is the first win for a lot of these guys. Like for Szoboszlai, he's going to be the first Hungarian to ever win the Premier League. We're talking, let's see, Gravenberch. He's won titles before, but it'll be his first Premier League.
Yeah.
You've got McAllister. Endo. I'm really excited for Endo.
Arne Slot. La 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 la. Arne Slot. La 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 la.
Guys, Klopp was so right, and we were so wrong when he came on stage and did that. I was in tears.
Shot out for a corner. 2 minutes to go.
Still pushing. We can still get to 7. Come on, boys. We want 7. Okay. We want 7.
Don't say anything.
All right. I've got to get a drink.
Yes, you do, Kev.
And do I need
Arne
a glass,
have already
or can I just
hands.
drink straight from the bottle? Is
I
that
think you can drink straight from the bottle.
Right?
I think that's fine.
Right. This will save me standing up.
Smart.
Okay. Yeah, no,
it's going to get progressively harder as the night goes on. Left-footed corner comes in from Robbo.
I'm gonna put it on mute so I can listen to this last minute.
Ball gets out.
Robbo.
Ooh,
come on, Robbo. Boy, it sure is nice of Tottenham Hotspur, Kev, to oblige us with being our opposition for great evenings, isn't it?
You know what? Richarlison, sit down before you fucking hurt yourself, you little squirty little fuck. And I'm sorry, I know it's 6:20 in the evening, and if there's young kids around, I do apologize. I don't mean it, but you got to say these things.
Yep.
You can never get the blue out.
Harvey.
No matter what you do, you can never get the blue out. The bitterness just stays with you forever. Ashley, you all right, my love?
She's on mute.
Are you okay there? You look like you're really emotional.
I'm really, really happy, and I'm trying to listen to the last seconds before they
Okay.
go live. So give me,
Shut
give
the
me my
I'll leave
30
you.
seconds.
Come on, ref. Come on, ref.
Well, well, well.
Yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, Liverpool Football Club are the champions of England for the 20th time in our history after we absolutely demolished the Tottenham Hotspur at home 5-1. For anybody that is lucky enough to have been in the stadium for tonight, you get to enjoy this moment for the rest of your life. Everybody that's watching around the world, Liverpool fans, we win. We win.
I am so happy. I'm so happy to be on here. I'm so happy to see everyone in the chat who we see every post-match, every week, throughout the season, the ups and the downs, being here with all of you guys. Matt, Ashley.
This is so good, guys.
This is why we do this. This is why we come on shows with 10 minutes after final whistles, win, lose, or draw for moments like this. My fucking God.
That's truly it, Kev. For every 2-1 at Fulham or, 1-0 loss at home to Crystal Palace, you got to take the lows to truly be able to enjoy the highs. And this is as high can get.
I'm so happy.
Oh, man. You've seen all the players soaking it all up now. I'm so jealous of Chris. I'm so jealous of Chris being in the ground. But I'm delighted he's
guys,
there.
anyone in the chat that doesn't know this, Chris got a last-minute ticket to the game. He's there right now.
Yeah, he's there with his sister and two great people. You guys, Matt, you've met Chris and his sister over there. Ashley, you will when you get over there. Fantastic people. Delighted for him. So happy. I can only imagine the scenes in Dublin at the minute.
House.
At Gav's house.
Yeah, there was a fair number of the gents that made the way. Hold on. 4-person.
Who's coming?
Oh!
There's people!
There's a whole gang of Lawsons.
Oh my gosh, there's a party! They ready? Oh no! It just exploded.
Oh, what a... Oh, look. It's mini Anfield here. Oh. Absolutely insane scenes at the Cinema Pango.
Yeah,
Tonight's 10 o'clock show could be messy. Do not miss it. I'm just saying.
The fact that Gav has his back garden all wired up with cameras and microphones to do a 10 o'clock Sunday night champion celebration show is a true dedication from the man to provide that for all of us. Please, everybody join if you can. I mean,
oh man, Mo's doing his selfies again out with the crowd. I fucking love that celebration, by the way. Absolutely insane.
I think that was a budding photographer, they said, that he did that with. That was a photographer's phone. So we should get some sort of epic footage from that.
Well,
I mean, let's be honest. That was a paid advertisement for Google Pixel 9, one of the top sponsors of the team.
Just don't ruin it.
I just hope whoever took that photo never sells it. Never sell that out into the media. That
Too late.
To the club.
Well, that last one, because that last one was taken with an iPhone, so that one was definitely spontaneous. That was not a paid advertisement from Google.
Oh man, tonight is gonna get messy.
The streets outside of Anfield before the match, during the match, and after the match are like, it's a great dry run for the Merseyside Police Department for the Monday after the final game of the season.
And you know what? Do you know what's fantastic? You say about all the players who this is their first. This is all of their first. And they're there with the youth team are all there as well. All the kids are there. All the under 18s, all the underage kids. Everyone's involved.
They brought Federico Chiesa, which is nice.
Guys, this is kind of a sad note, but I really want to dedicate this to Kevin, who passed away, who's one of our subscribers who passed away this year. And he didn't have the opportunity to watch this, but I want to make sure that we mention him because he was an amazing subscriber. And I'm so emotional watching this. And I know that he's, part of the whole thing. So I just wanted to throw that up there.
Well done.
Well done. That's why you're the classy one of the group, Ashley.
I'm classy and I'm drinking champagne from a bottle.
Top bird. You'll go down well with the Lawsons in Liverpool.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, again, another celebration where it's pretty obvious that winning this title does mean something to Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's in it.
Oh, I love this. They're going to do the line in front of the car.
Do I have to turn that down? Can you hear that?
Yeah, turn it. If you want to mute it. So you want to hear this. You want to hear this. Guys, thank you so much for being here with us. It's
thank you to everyone that comes on to these crazy shows and listens to us.
And people from all around the place. I mean, we got Wows here from Tennessee. I know Gavin Walsh, who is an Irishman, is currently in Vancouver, Canada right now.
I'm on a mountain in Italy, hence the jail cell scenario.
I'm in a village in North Cork. Bye.
Well, I'm just going to listen for a second.
Yeah,
okay.
Let's just
let's just listen to this because this is a moment.
If you're just coming in, we're just listening to You'll Never Walk Alone coming from the Kop with all of the Liverpool players, the staff, the underage, everyone in a line in front of the Kop, singing You'll Never Walk Alone, soaking in the atmosphere. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. Don't be typing into the chat. go and make sure you're watching this. Just go and make sure you're watching this. We're not going anywhere. Come back to us in a few minutes. Don't forget where you were. Don't forget where you were when this was going on. Immense. Absolutely immense.
Oh, Kev, we get to do this for 4 more weekends.
Yeah.
We get to just we've drawn the perfect temperature bath, and now we just get to soak in fucking championship until the end of May. And come the end of May, everybody's had, the dress rehearsal, and it'll be able to go off proper once we get our hands on that trophy on the 25th, 26th of May, or whatever it is.
Okay. P? You were fighting with your goddamn VPN? Well, have I got a story for you? Matthew?
Well, PW,
That was so
you wouldn't
good.
have had this issue if you'd have signed up to NordVPN, the internet's #1 provider of dodgy streaming websites for watching historic sporting moments like Liverpool lifting a 20th league title at Anfield at the end of May 2025. So now we have a limited time offer where if you click on the link below in the podcast or YouTube video description, you will get the Talkin Kop special introductory price to a indeterminate length subscription to NordVPN. I haven't actually read the details, but just go ahead and use it, and you won't have PW's problems, and you won't have Ashley's problems of missing goals against Brentford. It does not matter when you have NordVPN. Also works for naughty sites.
Yeah, PW. Yeah, we don't want to talk about the rest of that. Move along, please.
Gotta delete this this comment here.
I do need a hug.
Oh, mate.
Guys.
Ashley, as somebody whose wife and mother-in-law are fans of the movie Under the Tuscan Sun, I'm led to believe that you should have no problem finding somebody to give you a hug in the Italian countryside.
I mean, I've seen people, but they would need to volunteer. I feel like I can't just randomly hug them.
No, you just run up to a random Italian and say, "We've won the league," and just there you go.
I've been wearing
They understand.
this and this like everywhere, and there's just people like they're out. People will wave everywhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's wild.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This whole thing is wild.
It's amazing.
I'm just glad I got service. Like I am
And
so far in the middle of nowhere, guys. You have no idea.
Virgil's done his interview, his first interview. Talked about not taking it for granted, taking it in, how much it means. I think he gets it. I think the players get it. I do. But that's the stands. They're showing the Premier League table at the minute. Liverpool played 34, sat on 82. Beautiful points.
Is there a gold band, I believe, Kev, underneath our name? There should be a gold band.
There is a gold band on our
under our name.
Right directly underneath our name. I mean, Kev, you mentioned about Virgil and how much it meant to him. I'm wondering if you noticed the look on Mo Salah's face when the pre-match "You'll Never Walk Alone," which I have to say might be the best pre-match "You'll Never Walk Alone" I've ever seen.
You're going to have to go to Ashley. I've got a call coming in. Give me a sec.
Oh, yeah, it's celebration time. Ashley, before the match, as Anfield is in its most beautiful, resplendent voice singing our anthem, they cut to a camera angle of Mo Salah, and he was literally drinking it in, just looking around. And you could just, I'm no body language expert, but I have pretended to be one on the internet. So I'm going to say he was reaffirmed in his decision to stay. You could just tell how happy he was to be here in this moment. And that's literally the moment I knew that there was no fucking chance that Tottenham was getting anything from us today.
Yeah. I mean, how could you not? What an amazing day. Like, I've been watching the stadium since, I don't know, maybe an hour before, and it was just electric. Like, I've never seen so much, like, flare activity before a game even started. And to see, like, just seeing Ali come out with his kids as the mascots, like, that got me right away, and the game hadn't even started yet. And I'm so happy that they all get to celebrate in front of the fans, because for a lot of these guys, like they were there the last time we won, and that was just not the same. This is so different, and they deserve it. And you know what? Fuck it. We deserve it as fans. We deserve to actually be able to celebrate in the, like, I do whatever you want tonight. I don't care. It's going to be amazing. If you're in Liverpool, go out, celebrate. Do, like, leave your house. Go do whatever you want. It's going to be absolutely incredible in that city tonight.
And in fairness, there's a fair few people either in
Matt,
our Telegram group or we know who are in town, who are in Liverpool at the moment. So hopefully we're going to get some great content, some great footage, photos, videos,
We've
clips
got Chris
from
doing
them.
videos as we speak.
And we're going to start sharing them out, and you guys can soak up all of this, because that's all it is. It is now for the next. It's, you know, we want to see as much of it. Yeah, Madge, you're right. Ali crying at the end. They've all been through this before, but they've been through it at a time of our lives where none of us thought we would ever be in. We never thought we would be going through a pandemic. This is different. The slogan, "This means more," is, yeah, I know they want to harness it, but it fucking does mean more to us. It means everything to us. And Alisson's been around with us now for so long. It means everything to him, you know, and to be able to do it in front of the fans, in front of our home fans, in that manner, we didn't scrape over the line. We charged over the line, and we were unstoppable. And now, from tomorrow, we're going to be fucking unbearable. You wait.
I love it.
You ain't seen fucking nothing.
I'm so excited that we're going to go to that parade. I'm so excited.
Yes, yeah. Sorry, I had to pop off there. There was just a quick little group chat going on with the people in Gav's backyard, and one Japanese landed Shawnee Lawson, and it looks like things are pretty good on the streets of Osaka as well. Shawnee looks like he's in absolutely fine form. I don't know if he's going to make the 10 o'clock show. That might be asking a fair bit.
Yeah.
Because I think it's currently like 3 or 4 in the morning in Osaka. So another 5 hours from now, and that's
no.
I don't think I'm in that group chat. What the hell?
You got to go to Liverpool first, Ashley, so you can get at it later.
Why do you think my phone rang?
I didn't get any ringing. Come on.
My phone rang, and I was like, "What the hell?" And as usual, it was Johnner turning around when he's pressing the wrong button at the wrong time, but then everyone just joined in and madness, insanity. But yeah, that's a great shout, Madge. That's a great shout. I hope Jurgen is having a beer or fucking 10.
I hope so. He wasn't there today, was he?
No, he wasn't. And rightly so. Rightly so, he wasn't there.
Yeah.
But he left the tools to do this job.
Yeah.
And he knew we were in the shape to do it. And
exactly.
When he left, I didn't think that was going to happen. I didn't think this was going to happen. And he told us all it would. And he absolutely, once again, was a man of his word.
Oh,
he told us to be believers.
Can I paraphrase that? Jurgen said to me, we'll win the Premier League, he said so.
He did.
He said so.
There's the king.
I'm loving him, and I feel fine.
I can't handle seeing fans crying.
I know.
I can. I'm totally.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it because I'm jealous as all hell.
I hope Chris is enjoying every second of
champions
this.
On it.
Yeah. Oh. Arne switched out of the tracksuit. He's got the champions top on.
I love when they do this. I love when they run over the top.
Yeah, the players are back out again. The players are back out onto the pitch again, and they're going to they'll go to every corner of the ground now. Not a soul has left Anfield. Not a soul.
I mean, the Spurs fans may have left.
Is Arne talking now?
Is Slot talking? Is that what you said? I haven't gotten to that. I'm on delay.
I'm not even anywhere close to any of that. I'm not sure what's going on.
Okay. Well, let me go on mute.
Right now,
you guys have a chat.
Talkin Kop, so.
Yeah. No, it's That's a good lead from Szoboszlai. Look at his hair. It's just gorgeous. Like
It
Tom
looks like your
Cruise
hair
in The
now.
Last Samurai. It's resplendent. It's fabulous.
I think you have enough to do like the Szoboszlai headband if you want to.
I know I'm getting there.
You're
It's getting to
probably
the
there.
point where it's hanging down in front of my face a little bit.
Yeah,
I
so
gotta
you need
say-
the Szoboszlai headband.
I know. I got to get on and order a couple off the internet. There's a sign there that says, "I'm not wearing this." No,
I mean you
I
could.
look like Minnie Mouse.
You could.
No, I'm okay.
Hold on, Virgil's.
The noise inside the ground must be insane because I can barely hear Arne Slot. I can barely hear him.
I can't get service.
They're.
I'm on NordVPN. Come on.
I'm seeing McAllister and Allison and Darwin standing. Luis Diaz is close by. Mo Salah is being chased by Darwin Núñez now, and shockingly, Darwin misses.
Well, that's fitting.
That was unfair. I mean, I would have liked a couple more. Richard Lefebvre saying, we battered the league. I think we're doing it again next year, too. This team is going to get better, which is scary to contemplate.
Yeah.
As much as that might stand with it, I think the battered the league part, Kev, this is something I said before the game in it might have been in the members Telegram group, that I want to see us have a game where we dominate Spurs to cap off a season where we dominated the league. And I got what I asked for effectively.
Yeah.
Is we to actually talk about the game, we put the fucking boots to them.
Yeah, I mean,
that was exactly the way I wanted it to go. Like, minus the first goal.
I think the first goal lit a fire under everyone. I think the first goal is exactly what we needed. I think there was a lot of nerves in that first 10 minutes. We were okay. We were on the ball and we were okay. But I think when Dominic Solanke scored that goal, and credit to Dom Solanke, it was a brilliant.
I'm glad it was an ex-Liverpool player that scored.
Yeah, I think it's written in the stars for this kind of stuff when ex-players come back. He's been Ashley. You nailed it with him, with Dominic Solanke. You absolutely nailed it last summer. He has been phenomenal, and that was a brilliant goal. And it lit a fire under Anfield. It lit a fire under the players, and they didn't play with reckless abandonment, but they played with an exuberance and a confidence.
They play with style. Like, we haven't seen that in a little while. They've been...
Yeah.
It's almost like you could feel the tension in them, like, until they knew that this was the point that they could kind of let loose. And it was amazing. Like, it was amazing, the contrast between last week and this week.
It was almost like we're puffing our chests out, and this is what we can do. And the Luis Diaz goal, I know it was a tap in, but it was exactly what we needed. It was quick enough. There was only 4 minutes between the two goals. And from then on, the more I was watching Spurs, the more I could see the confidence in us. We just got better and better. Sky on their pundits have Jamie Redknapp and Daniel Sturridge. And I'm delighted that Daniel Sturridge is on the pitch for this, because he absolutely loves the club and he calls it as he sees it. Kelly Dalglish is in the stands as well.
I'm seeing her.
Yeah. Oh, she's phenomenal.
Penny. Okay, hold on. Slot's talking for me. I'm that far behind.
Yeah, I mean, the best thing about the first half, it was just the football that we were playing. It was kind of like exhibition stuff at times. Some of the one-touch passing, the movements, the interplay, it was everything that we saw earlier on in the season of how fucking good we were. And it paid dividends, but the goals, the quality.
But you guys didn't tell me he sang the Jurgen Klopp song.
I didn't hear that.
He's singing the Jurgen instead of the Arne Slot song. He's singing.
I didn't hear it. They've gone to a break.
Oh no! He's on the microphone and he's singing Jurgen Klopp.
Oh no!
Champagne. It's amazing. He's out there giving the mirror, like the mirror of what Klopp did, but he's singing Klopp's name.
They went
Guys, this is amazing.
Right. But that is full circle. That is game recognizing
100%.
game. You know, you use whatever analogy you want to use. And I hate the thing that is thrown at Arne Slot's face that Jurgen Klopp built aside. He fucking did. He gave him the tools. Arne Slot is a master with the tools. And he knows how to use them. And he got the very best out of the tools that he was given. That's a skill. So many managers in football in the modern era.
Dull tools in the shed that needed sharpening that he took to a whole new level. There are players that Klopp brought them in and he knew they had the potential, but Slot took them and made them to like into the players that they are right now. Gravenberch was not what he was last season. He's a totally new player reborn.
So Arne Slot is like that guy that has a grinding wheel attached to an old bicycle frame you meet in an alley, and he sharpens your knives for $1.50. Takes your old dull tools and sharpens them up into Damascus folded steel. I do like Goldie taking the piss out of some people who have been in our chat over the course of the season. This is a joke. I mean, because he says McClaster, of course, means McAllister, still not world class. Enjoy 20, folks.
Hey, Chris. Hope you're doing good, pal. Miss you. Haven't seen you in a long time.
It has been a while, Goldie. Hey, Goldie, guess who's getting a winner's medal? It's Curtis Jones. It's Curtis Jones. I'm so... Ashley, I'm sorry if you guys covered this off, but I'm so... oh, and she's back.
No, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button.
I'm so happy for Arne Slot. Like,
he has exceeded, I think, probably even his expectations. Like, he's so calm, cool, and collected. Even just now. Like, he walked in the room. We all didn't know what to expect. I mean, I think the fans in the Eredivisie knew what to expect. I think a lot of them are like, we told you so. And they were absolutely right. They were, and I'm sorry to any fans that we doubted. You know, I had high hopes for him, but, you know, it's just not a league that we watch that much over here. And the way that he's just kind of quietly done this revolution, and, you know, it's not just Klopp's team. It's his team now, and he changed a lot. Like, the playing style is completely different. Everything has really been fine-tuned. And that's what FSG has kind of wanted the whole time. They want those kind of small margins, and Slot has proven to be the master of small margins, and that has gotten us across the line. And I'm just absolutely thrilled. I couldn't be happier. And I was listening to, I think it was Sky Sports today, talking about the transition at Arsenal, the transition at United, and how difficult it has been for these big clubs. And they were absolutely baffled about how we have done what we have done over the course of this year and how smooth it's been. And that's credit to Slot. It's 100% credit to Slot.
Yeah. I mean, Kev, especially in light of, I mean, you can't have the rivalry that Liverpool has with Manchester United and not expect the comparisons to be drawn when both teams are employing a bald Dutch manager. But it was the show that I did here just recently with Gavin Emmett of going through more narratives. And that was one of the narratives of, like, you know, he's from the Dutch league and a Dutch manager's never won the league. You know, he's bald, and look at the other bald Dutch. And it's like, that has so little to do with it. And I think Ashley's so bang on is there was a few things that you'd see from Feyenoord fans.
Wait. Hang on.
What are we doing now? What? I'm behind. Tell me.
Just wait.
Sky have just they played a montage of Jurgen Klopp singing the Arne Slot song, and then a montage of Arne Slot today, and then cut to Arne Slot singing the Jurgen Klopp song, and everyone in the ground went mental.
I told you it's so good.
Oh my God.
Also, this Google Pixel ad is going to be the best Google Pixel ad ever. Because Mo Salah's out there in front of the whole team holding the stupid Google Pixel.
I love Jurgen Klopp until the day I leave this place. The man.
Well done. Good self-censorship, Kev.
The man set the foundation.
Look at me die. It's okay.
No, the man set the foundations for everything. He set the foundations for everything. But Arne Slot isn't phased by that. A lot of managers would be. A lot of managers' ego wouldn't be able to take the fact that Jurgen Klopp assembled a squad capable of this. He was big enough and man enough to turn around and say, yeah, I can take this and tweak it. The man is an absolute monster. Arne Slot is an absolute monster.
Well,
and we're only at
the match made in heaven is really what it is.
38 wins, 7 draws.
Is Mo Salah coming? Mo Salah coming now for his interview?
Kev's got an earpiece in like a proper reporter. He's like having a producer.
I'm in an echo chamber. I apologize.
I've got everything on mute. I'm not hearing any of this, so I'm gonna have to go back through and take in all of this content. And that's my plans for the rest of the afternoon, is to continue to get drunker and watch all of the content that's coming out from Anfield.
Yes, Mo.
Here.
Mo Salah's asked, how does this compare to 5 years ago? This is way better.
Of course it is.
Because of the fans, because of being at home, way better. And look, I'll give massive credit to Sky. Sky did as good a job as they could have in the context of what they were allowed to do in the COVID time when we won the title.
Yeah.
This is night and day different. And for all of these players, it's mental. The ones who've won it before get to feel what it's really like. The new guys, they're only going to grow. They're only going to grow from this.
Oh, by the way, Salah has already broken today the international goal scoring record. He passes Aguero for that little stat down there. I do have stats. I just, I'm probably not going to recall them in the order I wanted to.
It's okay. we can maybe do a second post-match reaction show on like Tuesday or something like that, once everybody's had a few moments to.
After my red eye home, that's going to go real well.
I'm not going to lie, the game is kind of a blur. I know that they scored, and we had that reaction. I believe it's from the movie Dodgeball, a true underdog story of like, you made me bleed my own blood, and then we just pummeled them.
Guys, I'm watching Endo right now, and it's just like the happiest thing ever. Like, talk about a guy who got this call up, like, at the age that he's at, and he just somehow gets recruited by Jurgen Klopp to be in this team, and now he's winning a medal. Like, he's literally
Cody just coming to join the party.
Who's joining the party now?
Quit laughing at Kev, Buff. It's a good day. I agree, Ashley, but not only that, like, not only does he have to prove himself last season under Jurgen Klopp when Jorge Smadka just like, it was like a game of, I believe they call it over there, trolley dash, like supermarket sweep, where at the last minute he just, Smadka threw
grabbed whatever was left on the shelf in the department. Yeah,
it was either Wataru Endo or a copy of People magazine, and he just grabbed the Endo.
Was it you? No, it was Emmett that wanted Højbjerg. So it was, there were some choices, but they were few and far between.
With that brush, I said Yuri Tielemans, and everybody laughed at me because they said,
okay, that would have been a little bit better.
Curtis Jones looks like he's having.
He was going to leave. They wanted to sell him, and you know what? He has proven his worth throughout. You have heard Slot talk about him. You've said he has said how professional he is, and I wouldn't be surprised if he sticks around. And even if he doesn't, he did this. He won. He lived the dream.
Look at Andy Robertson. I don't know what you guys are getting. I have Andy Robertson.
And I have Virgil in like almost tears, just soaking it in with like the most insane aura I've ever seen.
I'm watching Mo and Cody Gakpo being interviewed at the minute by Daniel Sturridge.
Really?
I live my best life at the minute.
I've got pitch side fucking dum-dum with Owen, Fowler, and McManaman talking to Robertson and Curtis Jones. And Curtis Jones looks like he's having a wonderful time. And every time I see Andy Robertson, in circumstances like these, where champagne's being popped and confetti's going off, he looks like the player on this team that I am the most desperate to be friends with.
Yeah,
because Andy Robertson looks like he is
if
the
you're
most.
gonna invite someone to a dinner party, it would probably be him.
Oh, a barbecue, a golf tournament, to go fishing with you.
Like Allie can do the barbecue. Robertson can provide the drinks.
Yeah.
It'll be fantastic.
Oh.
I'm not getting interviews. I'm just getting players celebrating, and I'm okay with that. I don't know. I'm on Peacock,
It's
so
so strange that
it
we
might
all
just
have
cut out at any moment.
I
There
told
is
you
Richard
some-
Hughes on the field, though, and you know what? Richard Hughes deserves a shout out too, because signing
He
Virgil and
also
Mo
has
onto a
something
deal, continuing this legacy, big deal.
It's massive. It's massive for the club. You've seen how much it means to them. You've seen how much they influence the squad, especially today. So Virgil was fantastic today at times. Dom Solanke gave him a good examination. You know, he made him work for it, but Virgil came through and he was outstanding. Mo Salah today, by hook or by crook, Mo Salah was scoring today.
Yeah.
So
I
Mo Salah
desperately
was
needed him
scoring
to
today.
score for my FPL because I don't know.
Well, it started like I think it was after we got it to 1-1. There's a moment where, McAllister plays an incredible ball through to Gakpo, and he's in, and all he has to do is just kick the ball in the net. But he's so clearly desperately trying to pass the ball to Mo Salah to score, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Just score.
Oh no, that was late on. That was in, I think it was 3-1 at that stage. It was just after halftime.
The goals
Yeah,
came
it was
so quick.
How good was McAllister's goal, by the way? McAllister scored the go-ahead goal.
Left-footed. The goal that wins us the Premier League is a weak-footed thunder bastard from 25 yards after it all plays out to rote. Gravenberch wins the ball back. If you had to describe our title-winning season in a few snippets from like a minute-by-minute report on the BBC, Gravenberch wins the ball back would be a big one. And then Spurs are lazy. Like, that's the other one. It was so fucking lazy by Spurs. They're terrible. I know they made 8 changes because they've got bigger fish to fry and all that. But that play for that goal was terrible. McAllister should never be able to win the ball from there. That ball should never be played into that area. And the person who it's played to, I can't remember who that even would have been.
Bergvall played the header out.
But who does Gravenberch win the 1v1, like 50-50 battle with to get the ball to tee it up to McAllister? It would be like their left-sided midfielder or something like that. I don't have my
Might have
notes.
been Madison, maybe.
Yeah. I think it was Madison. It was weak as shit. Like, Gravenberch wins a 20-yard race where the other guy has a 10-foot head start. Like, how do you let that happen? And he lays it off for him. And
that was an unreal hit. I mean, the keeper had no chance. That was just like, that was an amazing hit.
A bit shit, Kev. Their keeper's a bit shit.
But he wasn't helped either. I mean, some of the defending was reckless, to say the least. Cody Gakpo scored. And once we went 3-1 up, that was it. Stage in the end where it was just like, how many? It was going to be a case in the end as to how many. The crowds now are starting to pour out of Anfield, or the crowds from the area around Anfield are flooding to the ground, which I think is more likely, because it looks like nobody's left the ground yet. McAllister sat with his Argentinian flag around his shorts. Luis Diaz with his Colombian flag wrapped around him.
Szoboszlai definitely had the...
Szoboszlai becomes the first Hungarian player to win the Premier League, which is fantastic for him.
I mean,
did you guys just hear Did you guys just hear Salah speaking about Slot? I don't know if you guys caught that. There was an interview. And Salah was talking about Slot as a coach and how clued in he is and how much he's fine-tuning the team. Salah said, when I am warming up, they're filming me, and Slot showed me clips of me warming up before the game, and I thought, oh, I'm just casually warming up here. And Slot came to him afterwards and says, there's younger kids behind you or there's younger players behind you watching you warm up. I want you to improve there. So not even in the game. That's the level of detail that we're talking about with Slot.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
It just makes me think that everywhere Mo Salah goes, he feels that he has to be flexing at all times. So, like, he's always being watched, and he has.
I
so
don't even
many
think he has
abs
to
and
try
everybody
to
knows
flex.
it.
I think that's just him naturally.
I know it's completely unfair.
It's a little, yeah.
Yeah, it's completely unfair.
Oh my
There's
goodness.
Go ahead, Kev.
No, I just said Richard put a comment in here. I don't care if Joe Gomez gets on to score. I hope Joe Gomez gets onto the pitch before the end of the season. I'd love to see him.
But that second point, I'm desperate for, Kev. I'm desperate for that 30-20. It makes it the best season ever in the Premier League by a player ever, without any question. I was there for Suarez in 13-14. It's what truly hardened me as a Liverpool fan of like, I am all in. If this is the excitement you get from being a fan of this club in 13-14, and it ended in heartbreak. It ended in heartbreak. And I thought that was good. And now we just come out here and we just absolutely wall the fucking league. But 30-20 from Salah is, with a Premier League title on top of it, it's the best single season ever.
For a Premier League player, he's put
Would you
himself.
let him take a penalty?
Mo?
No, Gomez. Would you let him take a penalty?
Of course I would. I would now.
Okay, Kev, you can let Gomez take the penalty, but you have to be the guy that goes and tells 26-pack ab Mohamed Salah that he's not taking a penalty.
No problem. Mo, it's Joe. Chill. No problem.
Joe.
It's Joe. Trust Joe. You just trust Joe.
It sounds like you've been infected by some sort of Red Steve virus there,
no.
Kev.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? The tortoise knows what I'm on about. The tortoise isn't slow. Gomez cannot, under any circumstances, take it. Yeah. But I do agree with Goldie, though, hoping that Chiesa gets an appearance to get a medal. I don't know if...
No, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. They changed the rules.
I think it's 40 medals, isn't it? They'll be fine.
Yeah, the club get 40 medals, and they can request more. And it's at the club's discretion who gets medals.
Okay, Ashley, when you get back to the States, you need to do us a favor. You need to go to your next door neighbor, John W. Henry's house, and tell him that he needs to order 1.8 million extra Premier League winners medals, and they can just hand them out as they're going by in the parade. Everybody that's in the city gets a Premier League winners medal that day.
I can try.
They've got the money. They've got the money, damn it.
They do have the money. You know what? Linda was not wearing a red dress today. She was wearing purple. I don't know. Maybe like the sign of champions and royalty and whatnot, but it wasn't a red dress. So maybe there is money.
Yeah.
See,
because all the money before was spent on the red dress. I don't know.
Johnny's making the point there. He's beggars belief that Chiesa doesn't get a minute. Today was all about the players who contributed the absolute most to this season. And I don't think you can argue with the subs that came on. All had impacts in this season.
Yeah. I was really
Endo
happy
coming
that
on to
Elliot
shut
got
games
minutes.
down. Harvey Elliott.
Yeah. Did Costas
Darwin
get on?
Nunes.
No.
Pardon?
No, Costas did not get on.
Didn't get on because he would have deserved
Costas didn't get on.
Tsimikas has played a large role in our season this year. Every time we needed him to be available, Costas Tsimikas was there to play.
I think
that's a good shout.
I think he'll definitely play at least one or two home games before now the end of the season, because you can guarantee every home game from now to the end of the season will be party time. Will be absolute party time from now to the end of the season. Results don't matter a jot. I'd love to go and win every game between now and the end of the season, but the truth is, we probably won't, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's all about giving these players the absolute dogs when you're in the ground now. From now to the end of the season, show them the absolute respect they deserve and enjoy it. Soak it all up. I've just seen now a picture of Virgil and Mo embracing after the final whistle. Robertson, Jota, Gravenberch, Kanate. Dominic Szoboszlai, everyone just soaking all this in. It's magical stuff.
Why in the fuck? They've got a thing here, a table of most top flight titles in English league history. And they've got Man United and Liverpool both on 20, sorted alphabetically.
Oh, this little graphic?
Yeah, why are we below them? Bullshit.
Because they made the stupid little things too small. They said that the trophies were smaller.
No,
they're equal. We're equal now, and we have more other trophies. So
we'll have the first tiebreaker being most European cups.
The thing is, Manchester United made a big deal about this. You know, it was Ferguson, and look, credit to Ferguson. It was his drive to catch Liverpool and get ahead, and he did. He built an absolute monster in Manchester United in the 90s. We've now caught them, but we are ahead of them on the virtue of our Champions League wins. We are the most successful club in English football history because of the 20 championships and the 6 European titles. That is it. You know, it's up to them now to come to us. It's up to them to catch us. But I think we're going to extend. You know, we're going to extend. I'm convinced of that.
You almost sound like circa 2018 Gary Neville. Like, I am certain that Manchester United will win another title before Liverpool challenge again. And imagine how poorly a comment could age to make on a national broadcaster, Kev.
Yeah.
To say something like that. Like, if Gary Neville had any shame, he would be ashamed of himself.
The difference
what I'm happy about? He had to be there pitch side to watch this and eat his damn words.
Oh, this hurts him more than anyone. This hurts him more than anyone. And good. You know, I mean, look, I think Gary Neville is probably the best right back in Premier League history. I've said that for a long time. He's a phenomenal player. You can't take away what he's won at club level. But as a pundit, he's been sucked into this narrative that he has to buy into what sells. At the end of the day, anyone who looks at the books of what's going on at that club knows how far away they are. And they see this. Arne Slot and Richard Hughes are going to improve Liverpool Football Club over the coming years. Yes, other sides are going to buy, but we're buying we're going to invest from a position of strength. And we have a manager who's as good as anyone in the game. He's as good as anyone in the game.
Thank you.
Mate.
People of the Mouse is feeling very championship level happy tonight, saying thank you for all the cheers with the super chat of $49.99, what looks to be American greenback dollars, which is absolutely
awesome.
I'm getting the images of the boys in the dressing room now, and everybody
I haven't seen that yet.
I'll be back
in 2 secs. I'll be back in 2 secs.
I'm rewatching the McAllister goal, which I could probably rewatch like 40 different times.
It shows my bias, Ashley, that the McAllister goal is lovely, and I'm going to give it goal of the weekend, even though I know the correct answer was Carlos Baleba yesterday for Brighton. It doesn't matter as much as this does to me. Like, yeah, Baleba's goal was a nicer technical goal, but there's just something about it because people were asking in the build-up to this game of, like, who would you like to see score the goal that wins us the league? And as it turns out, when you win 5-1, there's not really a game-winning goal in a 5-1 game because you absolutely trounced them.
But that's the goal that everyone will remember.
That's the goal that everyone will remember. I don't know if it is. I think the highlight package is going to focus more on Mo Salah's goal because it's Mo Salah's team more than it is Alexis McAllister's team for now. You know, give it another 4 years, and this will be Alexis McAllister's team if he wants to stay with Liverpool Football Club because that's just how good of a player he is. Like, he was fucking incredible today, Ashley.
He
has
took this team on his back and dragged this team. I don't know if we're gonna do man of the match or anything, but he's my man of the match. Like, because Like, it just the hunger. He's like this little tiny bulldog that just snaps into every single tackle. And he was everywhere, absolutely everywhere. And just, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Like, he's the one that sets the pace. He's the one that sets the tempo. And today he decided to set that tempo at full speed, like absolutely bombing ahead. And he was going to drag that team over the line no matter what. And absolutely did he.
Yeah. Use with a stat here. Liverpool are the first side ever to win multiple league titles ahead of a side managed by Pep Guardiola. Mourinho's Real Madrid 11-12, Conte's Chelsea 16-17, Klopp's Liverpool 19-20, and Slot 24-25. I'm okay with Arne Slot already being in the company of those managers, Ashley. Like, that is beyond our wildest dreams. Like, that's besides Mo Salah or an except Mo Salah stat right there. Like, now Arne Slot is joining a statistic, which is an impressive one, that has the names Pep Guardiola, Jose Mourinho, Antonio Conte, Jurgen Klopp in it. I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. I like how our future's looking, Ashley. To put it a different way.
I think it's looking pretty bright. I think it's looking pretty bright. I'm thrilled right now. And yeah, like, I just don't know what to expect. I was so flabbergasted by this entire season. Hello, Chris Brack. He is reporting live from Anfield. Anything you want to say while you're reporting live from Anfield, other than, it was fantastic and I hope you had a wonderful time?
Having been in the vicinity of Anfield
all right, guys,
over, I know that there's no cell signal, so the fact that Bracky's even able
hang on, sorry, earpiece.
Oh, okay, don't worry, you didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
No,
Chris's throat is knackered, and he also sang a lot at the stadium. So.
Fantastic, Chris. I hope you guys had a great day. I really, truly do. Hate your guts. Hope you had a great day.
I can't believe he got tickets on the very last minute. That's amazing.
Yeah, out of jealous rage, you could do a podcast about me murdering Chris Brack because he has to go to this game tonight. Like, it's incredibly envious situation that you were in. You are a lucky man, Chris.
He's going next week too, isn't he?
No, I think he's going to the next home game.
I think he's going to the Arsenal game.
Yeah, that's not the next game. We play Chelsea next.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Just listening to Alexis McAllister, he was asked, not been a bad couple of years for you. So, not bad.
Yeah. Not bad.
I think
that's a World Cup, that's a Copa America, and a Premier League winners medal for Alexis McAllister.
Yeah.
That's an incredible haul of accolades even at his age. He's 25, 26 now, right, Kev?
Yeah, 26. I mean, I get the fact that for the country, it's got to be more to him. But the fact that he's doing this with players that he knows, that he's spent time with week in, week out. I mean, these guys live in each other's pockets for 9 months of the year. So this is going to be different. Not going to be better. It's not going to be better for him, but it's going to be different, and it's going to be special. It's going to be special.
I honestly don't know what else to say. I mean, I guess we can do. I don't know if it's necessary actually to do man of the match, because the correct answer is and can only possibly be Alexis McAllister for it. So let's go with an honorable mention and then another honorable mention. Give me your not Mohamed Salah player of the season for Liverpool as well. So who are your two honorable mentions, Ashley?
My honorable mention, something has to go to Mo Salah for the season.
And he's our player of the season. There's no question about it. It's,
okay.
Except Mo Salah, it's another one of those statistics.
Okay, well then it's Virgil. It's Virgil for, rallying the troops and leading them forward and just kind of taking all of Slot's ideas on board and being the general on the pitch that's really putting them into play. And he's had ups and downs this season. I know he's had a few moments, but the performance levels that he has reached are levels that I was not sure he was going to reach again after that injury. And the way that he has kind of taken that mantle on as captain, I did not see that coming. When he first started as captain, he looked a little bit distracted. He looked like he was orchestrating a little bit too much and forgetting about himself. And the way that he's kind of echoed Slot this season as that calming presence, and it's like he doesn't have to scream the loudest to be the one that's heard. And I think that that kind of echoes Slot as well. So for me, it's got to be Virgil.
It's always the quiet ones you have to watch out for. I think that's a great shout. And I mean, like, there's a few contesting ones. First off, I'll go back. Thor, the dyslexic polyglot, who is a fantastic contributor, long time to this channel, pointing out that Alexis McAllister also won an Argentinian league title with Boca Juniors. So that just shows to go even more. But a few other shouts for honorable mention player of the season. We got Gravenberch from Goldie, Prakar Singh saying McAllister, Ashley saying Virgil. I mean, Kev, that's kind of why we are romping to this title, is because we have so many players that legitimately, if it wasn't for Mo Salah being a freak of nature, would be in contention for player of the season.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, I'm half listening to McAllister and Robertson doing their interview, but
sounds like my wife, only ever half listening to me. Thanks, Kev.
Yeah, you're welcome. I think you have to look at the players that we have. I think for me, the honorable mention, right? Player of the season, you couldn't do this without this guy, is McAllister. I think Virgil, Virgil and Mo go without saying. I think McAllister has been the ever-present in the middle of the park. He's been the engine, the tempo setter, the calm head when you needed it, the aggression when you needed it, the late runs into the box, last-ditch tackles. I think over the course of the season, McAllister for me has been absolutely phenomenal. And then you throw Gravenberch into it. What Gravenberch did for the first 2/3 of this season, and you saw it again today. Today he was massive. But I think for the first 2/3 of the season, for a player who's adapting to a new position, he's phenomenal. He's phenomenal. His ceiling is so high. Players look at number 6s around the world, and you're talking about, Tchouameni, Pedri, Vitinha. Yeah, Rodri is like the yardstick, but that's the target. Rodri is the yardstick. He just is. He's the best number 6 in the world. But Ryan Gravenberch is different. Yes, he's got the physique and the ability to be able to do that side of the game, but he's got the silky smooth skills, ball skills, be able to dribble and carry you up the pitch 20 yards and have a crack. He's an unbelievable talent, and he's one that has evolved. Honorable mention, massive, absolutely massive. I think there's been some unreal performances throughout the season. A lot of players stood up. Curtis Jones stood out this season from the absolute horseshit that he had to go through for the last 3 years, about injuries, about performances, about where does he fit, what does he do. This season, he is the safest pair of hands in that midfield. He doesn't give the fucking ball away. He doesn't give it away. He is so calm for someone of his age, and he's got years of getting better. The best years for this squad, in my opinion, are ahead of us. This is fantastic. So call this up, but the best years for this squad are ahead of us. Don't take it for granted, but at the same time, they've got the opportunity to achieve a lot. There's stiff competition in Europe for Champions Leagues. PSG are looking phenomenal. Barcelona are looking unreal. The usual suspects are always going to be thereabouts. But no fucker's going to want to play us in the next couple of years. We're going to be in the who needs them club for the next 3 years at least. And I'm here for it. I cannot wait.
I agree with you, Kev.
Because
And I think,
Gravenberch is 22. He has so much ahead of him.
Yeah, that's
So
the
much.
big thing, Ashley, is that it's the biggest question for this team going into next season will be, can Mo Salah continue that output, or can we bring in players that in the aggregate make up for any downplay? Because eventually Mo Salah is going to leave this team and we have to replace his goals. And from the number of shows where we've had to read out a new statistic that he's broken, Mo Salah, shockingly, has scored a fuckload of goals for Liverpool Football Club. So we are going to have to replace a lot of goals. But the reason that I have the confidence that you have, Kev, that times are going to stay at this level is because our midfield is so solid and at such a good age. And Ashley, it reminds me of doing shows 2 seasons ago in the summer where people were bemoaning the fact that George Schmadtke was just a friend hire of Jurgen Klopp and he doesn't know what he's doing and it was a terrible summer. And now all of a sudden you look at our let's see if I can get this correct.
World-class midfield.
Premier League winning midfield. And all 3 of our starting midfielders were bought in the summer that George Schmadtke was there. Now, I know McAllister, he doesn't exactly get credit for that, but the other 2, he definitely does. And
Endo.
Yeah.
He did all that from a sunbed in Ibiza. So, yeah. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20. And I think a lot of people, obviously we're all hypercritical during any sort of transfer season. And we were hypercritical of Richard Hughes, and he hasn't even really had a transfer season. We had Chiesa that came in that I think was more of, to placate people more than anything else. But I'm excited to see what he's going to do this summer. I think it might be kind of beyond what we all think. I think it might not be the obvious names, but I think that there might be some key pieces, some puzzle pieces that he finds from, I don't know, like just from places that we're not expecting. And I'm really excited to see that because if you look at his resume and what he put together at Bournemouth, they're showing the Bournemouth highlights now from that Man United game. And like there are at least a handful of players that I would happily take that Richard Hughes had a hand in bringing into that club. So if he can even replicate half of what he did at Bournemouth, I think it's going to be a very, very good summer.
And I mean, of course, Kev, the work that Richard Hughes did at Bournemouth gave us a fun little like amuse-bouche for today's match of Liverpool with Bournemouth, even with 10 men managing to hold off the mighty Manchester United and salvage a draw from them with his entire team. But I agree with you, Ashley. Like I wouldn't be upset if we ended up with 3 players this summer off of Bournemouth in Semenyo, Dean Howson, and Milos Kerkez. I would be happy if our summer business was those 3 players. I would be fucking happy.
If they want to be our new Southampton, they're welcome to be the new Southampton.
Exactly. Welcome to the big
and
time.
honestly, if there's a player trade or something in there, I don't know. I mean, I think it could get creative, but I think the point I'm trying to make is that he was able to find sort of the non-obvious solution, and what he built there, is really worth its weight in gold. So I don't know how big our war chest is going to be. It's going to be bigger having won the Premier League and, with everything that's happening. I think there's a lot of really exciting things that are coming around the corner. I don't think this is the end of the excitement.
Yeah, no, in no way, shape, or form is it the end of the excitement. And hopefully, luckily, happily, we may or may not have a Sunday night show live from the Cinema Pongo Pergola in Gav's back garden, surrounded by 0.1% of Clan Lawson and all the assorted cousins that are hanging out there enjoying the evening. We've been promised fireworks. We've been promised phone-ins and whatnot.
Yep.
Yes.
They've been smuggled over the border, apparently. I don't know.
Flares and smoke bombs and all the good fun that goes along with it. But really, everybody, I mean, we've got 4 more of these. I certainly will not be doing a post-match reaction to the final match of the season because I plan on being absolutely hammered in Liverpool. So, Kev, that might be you on your own. You can run a show.
No, I got to. It might be myself and Keith, maybe, because we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Every which way, there'll be a show here on the last game of the season for everyone who's in the chat. Make no mistake about that. If I've got to do it on my own, I'll do it on my own. Thank you to everyone in the
chat too. I don't think we've said that enough. You guys have sent us super chats. You guys have said thank you in the chat, but thank you to everyone that watches, that has tuned in religiously that has put up with our shenanigans.
Well, especially Ashley being on a show where even if Chris is here, it's all people that have come from the chat. Like we are all from the chat.
Oh,
we all begat from the chat. That's a really good run.
100%. I didn't even start in the chat.
You're rhyming and you're not even trying.
No, I didn't even start in the chat. I remember the first time I interacted ever with anyone on this podcast was on Periscope. When Gav used to do streams on Periscope, and he was commentating. He was doing not commentating, but he was doing a watch along. Gav was doing a watch along for a Liverpool preseason game in North America. I think it was in Boston at the time.
I went to that game.
Yeah, there was only about 2 or 3 of us in the Periscope, and I got on screen with Gav, and we were just chatting for 90 minutes. For the entire game, we were just chatting. And from then on, I got hooked on the channel. And, you know, and you know what? If you guys are subscribed to Spotify or anything like that, if you reverse the playlist on Spotify, you can go back and you get all the old shows. All the old shows are on there.
12 years, Kev. It's like 11, 12 years of shows.
I woke up the other morning for some strange reason with Phil in my ear because I tend to sleep with an ear pod in my ear. I woke up and it was Phil. It was Phil. It was 7 o'clock in the morning. My alarm went off, and Phil was talking about Kevin Volland and the potential of Liverpool signing Kevin Volland, the under-21 German international. That is how long ago that was. But I think I must have just went to bed.
Retired now, Kev? Is Volland retired?
If he's not retired, he's retiring. But that's how many shows are on the reverse. And I'll tell you what, there's some great stuff in there. But Ashley, Matt, you know, you guys are absolutely right. We're all from the chat. We're all you. You know, we're lucky enough to be on the camera, but it's like our opinions are a reflection of what you guys are, and we wouldn't be doing this if you guys didn't click into the YouTube show or subscribe to Patreon or anything like that. We wouldn't be doing any of this. We'd be sat at home watching Sky, going to adverts, thinking, I wish I could talk to someone about this. And here we are. I'm talking to 100 people. And, you know, I'm absolutely privileged. I'm really privileged to be able to shoot my mouth off and talk absolute codswallop of shite to 100 odd people. I've made some great friends on this pod and been through a load of shit over the years. But yeah, I just want to thank each and every single one of you for tuning in every week, and hit like, subscribe, all that good stuff so more people see it. But, you know, thank you all. You're all fantastic.
Bad Kev, you couldn't be pulling at my heartstrings anymore on that. I remember the first interaction I ever got from the channel. It was after, I can't even remember what game, but Diogo Jota did one of those dribbles that Diogo Jota used to do. And the comment I put into the chat, it was the first comment of mine I ever remember being read out on the channel, was, watching Diogo Jota makes me happy in my swimsuit area. And Gav read it out and he laughed. And because he didn't know whether Saskopite, which is my screen name everywhere, was male or female, he chose a gender neutral they pronoun for me to read my message out. And it made me laugh so much. And it was like 2.5 months later, I was looking around desperately, completely on my own in a strange city of Liverpool in the back garden at Taggy's outside of Anfield, looking for this guy, Emmett Kavanagh, that I'm in a YouTube chat with on the internet. And next thing I know, I fucking meet the 6'9" tall Emmett who stands out like a sore fucking thumb in Taggy's back garden. And then like a month later, I start doing shows on here. And then I get to go to Liverpool and I get to meet Kev and I get to meet Chris. And this year I'm going to get to meet you, Ashley, and Gav, and all of the contributors to the show, and the million T Lawsons that there are, and just have the most amazing fun times. And like, Ashley, it's your turn this year. Like, Kev got to go.
I know. What a year to like come on and act like. I started last year, and I remember when we fell off a cliff, there were a few people in the chat that were like, you were a jinx. You are a jinx and you should never come back on again. And I thought I was a jinx for a while, and I was so scared to come back on this season. And to be able to come to Liverpool this, like, it's in a month, which is wild. Like, I don't know. I've told all my friends, like, oh yeah, I'm going to fly all the way across the country to meet a group of like 15 guys that I've never met before, that I met on the internet. And we talk about football and stuff.
It's how Liam Neeson movies start, Ashley.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, when you say it out loud, it doesn't sound very friendly.
As it sounds in my head.
You're going to have 15 dudes I know from the internet in a strange city and go to a parade.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a really good idea. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, unfortunately for us, Ashley's dad has a very special set of skills, and we're all just going to get absolutely pistol whipped in the last week of the year. I mean,
geez, but no, I'm looking forward to it so much. It's going to be so epic. And the fact that I somehow got invited into this group, I have no idea. I don't know how it happened. I don't have like a weird first comment. I don't know how I got roped in, but I'm just so happy that I got to come along for this ride.
I'm delighted you did, because it's the fact now that this post-match show is 4 people in 4 different countries watching the same team, and we all love them. Yeah. You know, it just goes. It's the global nature of the podcast, for one, but it's the global nature of the fan base, and it represents every single member of it. You know, and guys, I've seen all your comments. They're not going up. Thank you all so much. Yeah. You know, you're all fucking outstanding. You know, some really great people. And look, I'm going to plug it, but if you're into Patreon, you're into Telegram. If you're into Telegram, we all chat absolute shite for days. But, you know, soak this up.
About everything.
Soak this up. This is as good as about every day. You know, if you want to join the Patreon, download the app, click on type into the screen, Talkin Kop. It'll come up. There's a month's free trial. Try it for the rest of the season. You'll get a free trial for the rest of the season, more or less.
There's going to be content for the rest of the season.
Yeah. If you like what you're listening to, stick with us. It helps everyone be able to be here. Trust us, none of us get paid. We all do this because we love doing it. You know, no more, no less. But we just, you know, it does help out. It really does. None of the stuff, the graphics, all the stuff of getting shows on YouTube, on Spotify and everything isn't free. Despite the fact that we all get to watch it free, it ain't free to put it on. You know, so VPN, NordVPN is in the link, and Patreon is also in the link. Please give it a go. Give it a go. It's free. You don't get fuck all for free in life. Give it a go.
Honestly, Kev, if they don't, they don't. If you're not over the absolute fucking moon and about to try your damnedest to have an overdose of Liverpool-based content in the next month, then it's fine. We can all be fans in different ways, but that's how I'm going to do it. What else
are you going to be doing for the next month, really? Like, if
exactly. I'm going to be
reveling in this beautiful situation that is Liverpool, having the next month to be serenaded by not only Chelsea, by not only Arsenal, by all of these teams. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh, Moses Caicedo gets to give us a guard of honor.
Yes, and Lavia gets to give us a guard of honor, and Odegaard gets to give us a guard of honor with his stupid little camera.
And the entirety of Arsenal Football Club.
And Arteta has to stand there with his stupid little chicken breast and cook it in the middle of the dressing room. It'll be fantastic.
Kyle,
I don't know what's going to happen.
And here's the thing, right?
He's going to come and sit and give us a guard of honor.
People are watching this all around the world. Kyle, you're spot on. This community is awesome. It absolutely fucking is.
Absolutely.
You know, and honestly, thank you.
Yes, that's all we can ask for, is that as people on shows that came from being in the chat, that it's the chat that drives us on, and it's what makes Talkin Kop different from all the other channels. And that's no knock on the other channels. If you have 300,000 people watching you, it will be impossible to keep up with a live chat and throw comments up on the screen because there's just too many people. So we've got a lovely thing going on here, and we're all enjoying the shit out of it because, Kev, I don't know if I said it earlier, but cheers to you, my friend, because you are a champion.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers to you, my friend, because you are also a champion. So every single one of you that is in this chat with us tonight and that has been on all of our shows afterwards, cheers to you, because you are all motherfucking champions, because Liverpool are champions of England for the 20th time. And please, there's 4 hours and 20 minutes. Let Gav and the boys have a show for us from the pergola. There might be a show tonight. We don't know. All bets are off because it's Sunday night.
Fireworks display.
But if there is a show, you can absolutely be guaranteed that it is going to be absolutely fucking, the word is whopper. Whopper. Just
Whopper.
like this Liverpool Football Club are. We are champions of England. Thank you, everybody. We're going to have a celebration for the next 4 matches, and then we're all going to go on holiday and go to a parade. See ya!